Are API and SSL still at the top when it comes to 4-channel preamps? I mean, maybe, but do you remember when I did the review for the Daking Mic Pre 1? It is the Daking Mic Pre 1, which we will be unboxing shortly and of course doing a demonstration with it to show off its capabilities. Well, Daking now has a 4-channel version of this, and we're going to see how a couple of these units work on drums at Make Believe Studios. And we'll be giving lucky subscribers something this episode just for being awesome, so stay tuned.
My friends, Miami here with JST, and today I have a friend with me, Ryan Harvey.
What's up, everyone?
We are at Make Believe Studios, and we are shooting a bunch of content. And in the time that we were here, our friends at Trans Audio Group sent over some awesome Daking Mic Pre 4Ts, and we're going to be testing these out to see how far you can get a drum to sound coming straight off the console using nothing but the preamps, and also using the EQs that are on there, which are just filters. What's really cool about this is you can dial in filters, and that's great for the kick drum, the snare, and of course, if you want to roll off some of the overheads, you can just pull on those, and I think it does that up until 200 Hertz. Also has a 1/4 inch input with high Z, polarity switch, a pad, and of course, phantom power for all of your needs for condenser microphones. So to take it one step further, we're going to showcase these with the high pass filters engaged, with the preset where they are. We're gonna be showcasing a lot of what's going on with this Daking Pre. So one thing about the Daking Mic Pre's that some people don't know is they're made by a guy named Jeff Daking, who's actually a really awesome dude. He has stopped by my studio before for the mic compressor that they came out with not that long ago. I also go and frequent his daughter's restaurant. It's called Kitchen Mouse, and it's in LA. I do that pretty often. The food is awesome. It is vegan. I'm also vegan, and I don't know if I've ever told you guys that before. So you learn something about me, and you're gonna learn something about these preamps by the end of this video. Now, another thing that I wanna mention is that SE Electronics, the Arena Kit, are what we're using on this drum set. If you see other microphones that are set up, those are not being used. And one lucky person that is watching this is actually going to get the Neon USB professional USB microphone from SE Electronics. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and follow Joey Sturgis Tones and Make Believe Studios. That will be in the description below. So let's get to it and see how these preamps sound.
Absolutely.
Now, before we get too far into this, I want to talk a little bit about the Daking Mic Pre 4T. Boasting 75 dB of gain per channel, which is 5 dB more than the Mic Pre 1 was, as well as 25 dB of headroom. All of that with 4 preamps in a single 1U unit. It's pretty impressive. Each channel on the front gives you a DI input, 48 Voltum phantom power, phase invert, and a 20 dB pad, along with a high resolution 20 segment LED meter and 25 dB indicator. I will say that I can imagine these high pass filters are really going to come in handy during the tracking phase of this. There's just something that I love about analog filters. Another thing that I want to mention about the Daking Mic Pre 4T is that the knobs on here feel great, as well as there is a clicking that happens whenever you engage the high pass filters. So if you're worried about this for recall and you don't want to have them on, they do actually click out. So if it's something where you're wondering if you want to use high pass filters or not because of recall, just be aware that they do click out. So I'm here with Ryan Harvey, and we're going to be checking out these SE mics today. I've used these one time.
They're really great.
I haven't done this with the whole kit, but we're really excited about taking these and throwing them up on a kit and seeing what we can do with them through some of those Daking preamps. So we're gonna hop right into this. Today we have Jack, who's going to be drumming for us. You wanna tell us a little bit about yourself, Jack?
I'm Jack Osborne. You can find me on socials. I'm officially Jack. I'm an indie musician and a session musician.
So he's going to be showcasing for us what these Daking Pre's sound like on drums. I'm really excited. They sent us 2 of the Mic Pre 4Ts, which gives us a total of 8 channels. And the way that you would do this if you're miking up a drum set and you don't have more than that is going to be kick in, snare top, snare bottom, tom 1, tom 2, overhead, overhead, and a room mic. That gives you 8 channels, and that's enough to capture what you need, and you can really get a lot of juice out of a mono room. Let's get into this and see how awesome these pre's sound. All right, Jack, can you give me some kick, please? All right, dope. Can you now give me some snare? All right, tom 1. I'm really loving how that kick sounds, by the way. But yeah, tom 1. Dope. Now tom 2. Now just mess around on the overheads for a second. So Ryan, how'd you feel about hearing those pre's?
I really liked them. I thought they were really punchy. They were clear. They didn't take away from the initial source that we were hearing in the actual room before we got in front of the monitors. I think they're an amazing addition to anyone who's looking to add more channels, and especially Trident A-range channels, which are amazing preamps.
What I thought was awesome is they do hold up to the single channel Daking Mic Pre 1 in sound.
Absolute classic.
Yeah, so when I was listening to that, because I have the Daking Mic Pre 1, I actually did one of the original reviews on that thing, and it is stellar. These are in the same category of that. They might not be in a standalone unit and are in a 1U rack, but they still sound absolutely great, and they get all of what you need in one quick source. One thing that I really love though, I do love high pass filters. You were saying you don't typically do that when tracking. I like doing that when tracking. And sometimes people will be like, dude, like, why don't you just wait till after? Well, when they have that option for me right there, it's
might as well use it.
I can't, yeah, I can't not do it. You know, I have SSL pre's and they don't give me that option because I don't have a console. I only have the EQs, and for whatever reason, the EQs don't have filters on them. I'm not the person that designed them, but that's just the way that reality works. So awesome getting to check these out. Want to thank Jack so much for drumming for us during this session, and that was sick, and hope to see you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe like I said. Make sure to stay tuned for the next episodes we do in this series, and I'll catch you guys later.